Alright, first and foremost, I'm going to say all honor and praise be unto Yahweh Shema Shai, give honors unto the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone and the sincere elect, how they teaching this truth in faith and sincerity. And point, basically, I want to speak on is praying to get more faith and understanding, man. Praying for more understanding, because us understanding this truth, right? It isn't of our own will, and the Lord sets up a certain group of men to teach other men, but it's down to the Spirit of the Lord for the Heavenly Father through His Son to sup with you, to actually give you the understanding, man. So that's why it's very good to pray, to pray for understanding, man. This is Psalms 100 and 119 and 125. I am thy servant. Give me understanding that I may know that testimonies, man. And really, this would be a good prayer to making a Hebrew, man. The fact that you have to ask the Lord to give you understanding, man, because of Him, through Him only is how we obtain that understanding, man. And then He obviously puts the Spirit on other men to teach other men too. But of course, you actually understanding what is spoken to you or what you read is through the Spirit of the Lord. That's why you have to pray for more understanding, and pray importantly as well for more faith. Alright? Today, this is Ecclesiastes 11:15. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord, law are of the Lord. Love and the way of good works are from Him. So it says, wisdom and knowledge and understanding are of wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the law are of the Lord. Love and the way of good works are from Him. So if all these things come from Him, so why not pray unto Him and ask it so that you are able to obtain it? Because James 1:21 says, receive the word with meekness, which is able to save your own soul. Part of you receiving the word is understanding the other word and having faith upon that word. So that shows how key this truth is. And Proverbs 4:7 says, with what I get understanding. Well, amen. Part of obtaining that understanding is praying unto the Lord. So give you that understanding, yeah? Which I'm not just saying it, but that's just something is important to pray for, to give to have the perfect understanding, to grow in knowledge and understanding, because as our apostles always say, they always learn, man, every day. They learn every day, man. But this is James 1:5. Start from 1. James chapter 1. James, the servant of God and of the Lord, Yahushua HaMashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations, Not only that the triumph of faith work of patience, but let patience have a perfect work, that you may be perfect, entire, wanting nothing. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally. And the all men is talking about is the elect, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man think he shall receive anything of the Lord. You know, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So what he's saying is that, look, man, you know, hey man, if you want more understanding, more faith, or anything else that you pray unto the Lord for, you have to pray unto the Lord with faith, and don't doubt, man. Because doubt's a demon, man. So that's why you have to pray unto the Lord to give you more faith and more understanding. Because Scripture says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the ability of thy times. Because through the faith and understanding the truth, that's what we want to keep us sane and stable in the times to come, man. You know. So this is Ecclesiasticus 6 and 32. My son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught, and if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent. If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. That's right. The one way in which we actually receive and hear this understanding is through who? Is through hearing of who? Our apostles and elders, man. Thou shalt receive understanding, and if thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise. And that's what we're going to come to people who are humble, man. Stand in the multitude of the elders and cleave unto him that is wise. Be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee. And how are these parables of understanding heard? Through the apostles and elders, man. Guess what? Because guess what? The Lord gives you the spirit of understanding, but guess what? You actually hear those words through men, which the Lord has put the spirit upon you to actually sup with you, to let you receive the words which they say. Right? And it says, be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee. And if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes to him, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door. You know, meaning be constantly prepared to hear those words of understanding which that man speaks, and which in this case we have the apostles and elders. Let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord, and meditate continually in his commandments, and he shall establish thine heart, and give thee wisdom at thine own desire. This is and I'm going to end with Revelation 3 and 10 and 20, because guess what? I was shy, man. You know, he actually stops with his elect, man. This is Revelation 3 and 20. Behold, I stand at the door, which is your actual mind, and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and sup with him, and he with me. That's right, because the actual Lord's got a certain group of men whose mind is open for him to sup with, to receive that understanding, because they are the elect. To him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I overcame, and I'm set down with my Father. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. So, you know, that's really the point, man. Pray for more understanding, and pray for more faith, of course, and hopefully we're elect, man. You know, and pray to push more and do more. So with that, I'm going to say, all honor and praise be to Yahweh Shema Shalom. Double honors, apostles, and elders, the great millstone. With that, I'm going to say, Shalom.